Hi, Jessica.
Hi.
Welcome to the pod.
Thank you.
You are deep in the planning journey.
Yes.
You're like about to
I'm 2 weeks away.
about to complete it. Yeah. How has the planning process been for you?
You know, it hasn't been bad, mostly because it's a smaller wedding. But I think what I realized getting closer to the date, there's so many details that I didn't think about prior. I just had like a rough overline of how I wanted it to look. And then now that it's getting closer to the date, there's just so many details that...
Do you have a planner or is it just you?
It's just me.
Okay. So that's part of...
Are you having a destination wedding?
Yeah, we're getting married in Maui.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Cons and pros about destination wedding. Is it destination? I mean, it's still...
No, definitely. Maui, I would consider
it's far.
Maui's
Yeah.
like a 6-hour flight.
Yeah, it's insane.
Pretty far.
That's
And then for
I'll go to Europe.
yeah, a lot of our family, it's even longer because they're like in Montana and
Oh, yeah.
other places. I would say the pros of having a destination wedding is I don't feel bad for not inviting a lot of people.
Mhm.
So it definitely weeds out people. The cons, I would say it is just expensive for the guests to travel there, and to make it worth their time, you want to make it longer. So we're going to be there a week. So I think that's just hard to make happen for some family members. And then I would also say not getting to see the wedding venue in person.
Have you not seen it?
I've been there, but like not getting to actually bring it to life.
Mm-hmm.
Like I haven't seen it come to life yet. A day of wedding coordinator.
Somebody there, like even if it's like $1,000 that you pay, it's the best $1,000 you'll ever spend because they will be there if something happens. Like
Okay.
for example, and I'm using the cake. I don't know why I keep going back to cake, but like the cake shows up. There's no refrigerator to put it. And all of a sudden your cake is melting and you're like having champagne, getting your makeup done and like getting dressed with your like
Yeah.
mom or your, but who's going to handle that?
That's a good question.
Maybe though, ask the hotel to see if they have
Do
something.
you have like a
It's
sister?
not a hotel. It's a house.
Oh, it's a house.
Well, there actually is a manager at the house that I probably could pay. You're
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's
You're
perfect.
not like allowed to do like weddings at the house though, so that's why it gets a little difficult.
Oh,
They don't know. I mean, they know, but like in Hawaii, there's just
A lot of rules.
you need to get a permit, and it's like this whole thing. So it's not like I can't like actually like call it a wedding, and it is 25 people, so it's like
Oh,
So small.
Hold on.
It's a
yeah,
Relax now. There's like 150
No.
people and there's not 25 you can manage that.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's like a big dinner party.
Yeah.
yeah.
We're good.
Yeah. I was like, I'm actually not
Are you
stressed
in
at
that
all.
25?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
23 people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's a small wedding. Do you guys have bridesmaids or you're not doing any of that? You're just keeping
No.
it basic. I kind of love that. It's so intimate, takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
Everyone's just having
That's why she's not stressed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm literally like, this has been the best experience ever. Like there hasn't been a moment. Obviously, like now that it's coming closer, like the details stress me out a little bit, but I do have everything planned as far as like timing for everything. People have roles, like everything is like very planned out.
So you weren't stressed until I just literally lobbed a stress ball. Like,
Yeah.
didn't need to do that, but I didn't have enough context. Should have asked questions.
No, I think it's good to be prepared for that. Like, what if my wedding cake melts?
It's good. You have to think
Well,
about
make sure
everything.
there's like especially in Hawaii, like a cold place to put it.
Yeah, I mean the house like fits like 35 people. It's like
That's
for
nice.
Does it have like a walk-in cooler?
yeah. I mean there's like 12 frigid. Like there's
Okay, you're good.
yeah. There's a lot of.
Tell us about how you met your fiance and the engagement. How long have you guys been together for?
So we met on Raya, the dating
Oh,
app.
classic. I've met a few of my boyfriends on Raya. No.
My best friend and her husband met on Raya. Success.
Raya is a six. I think
3 of my friends have met their boyfriends or husbands or fiancés on Raya. Yeah.
The thing with Raya though, and maybe because I was this is like 10 years ago when it first launched,
Mhm.
people would like not talk. You would like match people, but no one would like.
No, that still happens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like I think I went on one date on Raya besides my fiance, and I was on it for 2 years.
Yeah,
One date.
That is crazy, actually.
That's actually kind of better because I feel like the other apps, what I've heard is the opposite, that people just chat all day long. It's just chatting and no one ever like asks you on a date or takes you out, or it's like, let's meet up. It's very like.
I think on Raya, you can really see the bullshitters a lot quicker because they don't put in a lot of effort. You know, the athletes or like the people that you know aren't going to put in a lot of effort, they weed themselves out really quick. Like they'll be like, yo, or they'll be like, sup, or like,
come over
for a drink.
Or come over.
Oh, come over.
I gotta come over.
That's terrible.
I mean, I didn't even respond. I was like,
no, I don't respond. I don't even respond. I wasn't responding when people were like, do you want to go grab drinks? Because I was like, low effort.
Yeah.
Like my fiance messaged me. It was like, would you rather ride horses at sunset, which by the way was our first date, or have a picnic on the beach? This was his first message.
Great first
and I was
message.
Like, intentional. Like even if he's doing it to 10 other girls, which he was, it was intentional. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
And I'm like, if someone had accepted, he was going to actually
pursue.
Yeah. It's nice. That takes effort.
It's true.
Yeah.
So was he then like really actively looking for like a girlfriend or commitment, or was that his move?
Okay, I think he had just gotten out of a serious relationship like 7 months prior. So I don't think he was looking for something serious, but I think at his heart, like he is just a romantic guy. So even when he's just like courting girls or seeing a couple, he's still gonna like put in that effort. So it gets confusing because you think it's more serious. Like I thought it was more serious in the beginning, and he was still talking to multiple people, and then eventually we ended up like dating. But yeah, I think that's just who he is he is a romantic guy.
So from your first date to when you got engaged, how long was that?
A little less than 2 years.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's really good timing. Yeah.
Yeah. Our 2-year anniversary was in September and he proposed in August.
So cute. Did you know it was coming?
I hoped. I was like, well, we were staying at the Ritz in Maui for like a week, and then we had another hotel planned, and we don't just like go to the Ritz in Maui for a week. Like we don't we're not really like bougie like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you're not proposing,
then what are you doing?
What are you doing? And then he didn't propose.
This is like a thing that happens. I feel like guys get fake women. They take them on vacation fancy and then they don't actually propose.
He didn't propose
you off?
Oh my God. So we had it planned, and like I had my outfits picked out. I had a spray tan. I never get my nails done, and I had my nails done. And we get there, and every day I'm like, okay, this would have been a good day. And then we're like going to bed and nothing happened. And then I wake up again, nothing happened. And I'm just like, and it's our last day there, and there's a tsunami? Not a tsunami. What is it called? Yeah, there's something. There's like a hurricane, because on the North Shore it gets really bad and stuff. But it was like so bad, and so we just stayed in and watched movies. And I was just like, okay, is he gonna propose in bed? And nothing. And then that night he like turns to me and he's like, do you want to stay a little longer? And I was like, do you want to stay a little longer? Like trying to suss it out. And he was like, I'm down for whatever. And I'm like, sure. So he extended our stay, but then I'm like, what would you have done if I said no?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I wouldn't have proposed. And I'm like,
that's crazy. Was he nervous? Is that why he wasn't
no,
doing it?
he just wanted to flow, and he wanted it to feel like
natural.
It was the perfect timing, and he wanted me to be surprised. Well, like, I'm not surprised.
You're stressed. You're just
I
stressed.
know you're proposing. I think guys think you're actually surprised, and I'm like, we're not surprised.
Yeah.
No one's surprised.
But did you have that, like, when it happened, did you have that, like,
he doesn't know that I know, but yeah, I knew. He told me to like get dressed and like, let's watch the sunset and like take photos. And like, it was one of our last nights that we had extended. So I'm like, if you don't propose,
I was going to be a wrong lover.
Yeah, I was like, okay. Yeah, so he did. He ended up proposing that night.
So I'm guessing you didn't pick your ring. He picked it.
My dad is actually a jeweler.
Oh, that's
so. He hates this. I actually asked him. I was like, "What story do you want me to tell?" So my dad actually picked the ring out.
Oh, that's really cute, actually.
It's cute.
Why isn't it cute?
Well,
you hate it. No, I'm kidding.
No, it's actually funny. So my dad had it picked out, and my fiance was like, "Hey, like, I just want to get a feel for like what wedding ring you want," and I was like, "Anything but round."
Let me see your ring.
It's round.
Oh.
No, but the reason why your dad as a jeweler chose round is because round is like first of all, they have to be the most perfect diamond. They
Yeah.
have to be the most beautiful, the most high quality. And like,
I agree.
so if you want to have a round diamond,
has to
you
be-
have to have a big budget. It has to be like a really clear one. Otherwise, it don't look good. And so clearly, it's like a gorgeous diamond.
Yeah, and like he did not want Jacob to get anything lab grown, which I think is so funny. But because he's a jeweler, so he's like,
you're talking to the right girls. But I have a jeweler in Dubai where I grew up, and he's our family jeweler. And he's like, when you get engaged, send your fiance here because I will get him a loose diamond and we will design your diamond ring, and it will be the cheapest thing you can do. So
that's what my dad told like all of my friends.
buy a loose diamond, because once you go to stores, they're going to upcharge you. So you're not just paying for the gold and the diamond. You're paying for the design. And
Yes,
designer.
Well, my dad gets them for like 60% off, like
Wow.
diamonds.
Yeah, it's
That's
like the whole set.
crazy.
Yeah. So it's like a ring that would be like 30,000. He could get the diamond for like 6 or 7
That's
or whatever.
Really good.
So, but can we just talk about lab grown for 1 second? I have to talk about it because it sounds like you didn't care if it was lab grown.
Didn't care at all.
See, cared zero.
I
I
care.
a lot. Natasha cares.
Wait, I'm on it lab grown or
No, I don't. So mine's a natural diamond. Mine's an old miner's cut, like from like the 1800s, cut by hand
okay.
under so the way that the old miners are cut is like literally they were meant to sparkle in the candlelight. So like they have a lot of facets in them. And so mine's just over 4 carats natural, which is like big. That's a pretty big one for natural and like huge. But now with lab grown, like 4 carats is nothing. You can get like a 9 carat and it's like they're rocks. And like bigger, I think we're in a society where everyone thinks bigger is better and like everyone's getting these massive diamonds. But like to me, I personally, and people like might come for me on this, like I love a natural diamond.
Yeah.
Like I hate to say it.
It also holds its value. Not that we're thinking about getting divorced, but like I want to pass my ring on to my children, and I want it to keep its value. I want it.
But maybe we're old school in that. Like maybe we have like, because what did you were like, get me a bigger. I want like a monster.
Well, no, I didn't want a monster, but like, and I honestly, I don't want it bigger, but I do like, I think because everyone else is getting it, it almost feels like if you have a small diamond, whether it's real or not, it just doesn't look as cool. Like people are like, oh, okay.
It's true.
Yeah, but you can also get a right hand cocktail ring that's a massive monster diamond if you want, or a boulder.
Or just
What's a right hand cocktail ring?
Oh, just like get one on the other hand. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Cute.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know
Also,
that.
I mean, if you want to have kids, you could also require one every child you push out to get a natural.
or just get a like diamonds around it each year or two. Just get another layer of diamonds.
I know. I just feel bad for my dad though, because he's like,
This is classic. I think it's gorgeous and stunning and understated. And I personally am starting to lean more towards like the more understated is like the more classy. I feel like we're getting a little showy.
Yeah.
I think I just wish like I would have gotten maybe like a 2 or 3 carat. Like mine's like 1 and 1.6 or something. And I'm like,
gorgeous.
Yeah.
you know, and I think my fiance would have gotten what I wanted, but yeah, my dad had.
I appreciate the dad getting involved.
I do.
We actually think that it was a good move.
I do. I think so.
Cute.
Yeah.
And it's cute. Like your dad like made it for you.
Yeah.
For the rest of
so
your life,
cute.
if you're with your dad, I mean, I like want to cry right now.
Yeah. Okay.
That's sweet.
I was gonna ask you, like, usually girls when they're in their engagement era, they end up having to have like conversations with their partner about like finance and priorities, and it brings up a lot of like hard topics, which usually either makes you and your fiance closer or makes you realize you guys deal with things differently. But for you, you already have a company with your fiance.
And we built a house together.
Yeah, so I feel like this engagement era is like a walk in the park for you. Is that right?
So easy.
So what was when did you start your company? They have a hair.
Yeah, men crafted.
Yeah.
We started that like 5 months into dating.
Oh, wow.
And then we started.
So you were like committed. Like if you're starting a company with someone, that's
that's
like more serious than getting married to someone.
Yeah.
We knew that we were like forever. Like after before we said I love you, like we moved in together after a month and a half. Before we said I love you or anything.
Oh, that's like me too. I did this.
You did that?
My rent was up. Yeah.
His was too, so he just moved in with me. I mean, he obviously paid for it, but like he was like, let's just get one place.
Yeah.
I don't want to, like, we just had 2 separate places. So he moved in with me after a month. And then we said I loved you, I think, after like 2 or 3 months. But yeah, we were posting on social media just for like fun. We didn't really have a following or anything. But then our videos started to go viral of his hair, and people were asking about his hair all the time. And so we ended up starting this company, Men's Crafted. So I feel like that tested our relationship way more than
The engagement.
yeah. And then we built a house together and like lived in a camper for 3 or 4 months.
I mean, that
Outwater
living in a
or
camper, that if you survive that, girl, you're good.
Yeah.
And I'm not a camper. I don't like camping.
Yeah, me either.
You don't look like a
No, I'm not a camper. But imagine like no water and power for 3 months. Like I wasn't doing my hair, wasn't showering. Like it was,
That's real love, though. That's
yeah. And it was during like a winter storm in Oregon. And it was just like, I couldn't go anywhere. Like it was a lot. But also I think seeing him build the house like for 12 hours a day for 3 months straight, I was like, it made me appreciate him in a way that I never have.
Yeah, I mean that takes a lot of talent to build
Yeah.
a house. They built a house together, and it's crazy.
Yes. So I think that those both tested us way more than what an engagement or wedding. Like the wedding has been, I don't think one fight has been caused from the wedding or
That's good.
anything.
Wait, I have one thing that we talked about before we started filming was you said that like your skin is like really thick because you were on a reality show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm so curious how like that part of your life, like what does your fiance think about that? Like, did he know about it?
It's
And, like,
actually crazy because I was on the reality show in March and me and Jacob started dating in September. And so the reality show came out 2 weeks after we were dating. And so he's getting sent all these clips and messages and whatever. And I had like a terrible, terrible edit. Like people did not like me. I didn't come across well. Which, like, watching it back, I'm like, I wouldn't like me either. But I think it was a bad edit paired with, like, I didn't know what to say versus what not to say. And, like, they clipped too many things. And I think I was also it just wasn't a good fit for me. I didn't really like any of the people. Like, it was just not a good fit. So that stuff starts coming out. And he doesn't really know me that well. Like, we've only been dating 2 weeks. So he's getting sent, like, there's, like, me having sex. Like, crazy shit. He's just like, okay. And we basically had a talk early on and I was like, look, take me for what you see. Like, this is who I am. Like, that was not the best version of me. And it's obvious, you know, it's now on TV forever. Like, and so he basically just had to like shut the noise out and be like, I'm going to take you for what I see and what I know you to be. And it took a lot of like faith because like, imagine you're getting sent like me having sex on television. That's a little trashy.
Oh my God.
But he was like, I believe you're not like.
So wedding planning is pretty easy.
Yeah.
Long story short.
Good girl.
Yeah.
Anything to worry about. It's funny because like reality shows, the way that they edit
Yeah.
is so insane. Like it's actually like walking in there knowing what like, oh, they're gonna make me the villain or the slut or this. Like that is that took like totally a leap of faith for you to even like be like, yeah, I'll try that. Like what made you even think that was like you were curious?
I think the reason anyone does reality shows, like you want notoriety, you want more followers, you want your businesses to, you know, thrive. And I think I wasn't really intentional about that decision when I was going into it. I was like, it was more like in my mind a business move, and it was a terrible business move because it didn't do anything for me but make my reputation, like make me look like someone that I wasn't.
Yeah.
I think in the long term, like it did help build like a following.
Yeah.
So I guess that is where
net and positive.
yeah, I guess that's something. But I think if I would have been a little more strategic about it, because there was a couple shows that I was deciding between and like Selling Sunset, and there was like some reality shows that I probably should have chosen instead of like a full on drama reality show, because it was a bit hard. So that my decision really came from like strategically. I wanted to like it didn't work out.
And now on social you share like so much of your life or pieces of your life, right?
Yeah.
Like how has it changed like what you're willing to share? Are you like more open, do you think? Or
yeah, I think what I realized from that is you do have to still be open even after you have critiques and haters, and you just have to better yourself. But I don't think I wanted to like shut myself out, because I do think like part of our image is like being very open and vulnerable and like sharing the raw moments. And I think that's the only way you can really build a following. Like you do have to show that side of you.
Are you going to, like for the wedding, have a content creator record everything? Or are you doing more?
yeah, I was going to ask like how are you feeling about like sharing the planning and like the post-wedding? Like how much are you going to like put out there?
I haven't shared like the date or anything, and I haven't shared the location as much just because we have been to the place that we're getting married at and it is posted. So I think people would know that's where we're getting married.
Yeah.
So I've been reluctant only because I don't want like
Crazies?
Yeah, I
People
don't
stalking
know.
you.
We've had a few things happen before where we're like sharing too much and then people will like show up places and I'm like,
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
it is a bit weird. So I haven't shared like the details of the date or anything like that. Just for that.
But by the time this airs, you will have been married. So you're going to have to share what you want to share, wedding photos, and we can share, people can like listen and see your real wedding photos.
Yeah. I'm definitely sharing everything after. Yeah.
Okay.
So you've got a content creator.
Yeah.
Gosh, that's great.
Yeah.
They're like a new thing. Everyone's doing them now.
Yeah, I think it's almost worth more than the
videographer.
No, you're going to want the real photographer. Are you doing professional video or no?
No.
Yeah, I think you don't really need that.
I just like, I don't really post that stuff. And I'm like, I don't know if we care too much.
For a 1 hour video.
I know. And like, we didn't get that. Like, we got like 10 grand from my parents. Like, we didn't really get like money. Like, my sister, like, she just got married and her husband's family gave them like 60K. And it's like,
that's nice.
you know, and weddings are expensive. Yeah. So it's like every little thing starts to add up. And we were very clear early on, like, what our priorities were and what our priorities weren't. And we're very clear on like, we want to buy another house. We're like, we have a business we're investing into. So we didn't want to drop crazy money on the wedding.
I hear that so much because like the thing that's really hard for me, I'm very business minded. I run a business. I've been having business since I was like 22 years old. And it's really hard for me to think about like the cost of a wedding is basically startup capital for a company. It is a down payment on a house. And so it's one of those things like if you have it, great, do it. But like I had a really hard time with that too, being like, oh, and this is my industry. I work in the wedding industry, which like, and I'm thinking to myself like that could be seed capital for a company or a rental property. And so it's really hard to like, I think
unless you're like, I mean, if you're like crazy rich and you just really don't care, but especially us, like we don't come from money. Like we're not really just starting out. I mean, we're like a little more established, but still like we're still in our 20s. Like we want to like put money in places that's going to invest and grow. And I didn't really see it as an investment. I guess it could be like content, like strategically, like
a lot of content creators see it as like part of their like, content creation, their story arc, their personal brand, which in that regards, it is kind of a write-off, right? Not a tax professional.
Write-off, but like what's the like return on your investment?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, people do love wedding content. That is true. I know that for a fact.
But would it like, okay, so let's say we have like 10 viral videos because of our wedding, because it's like a little bit nicer and we put more money into it. What does that actually do?
Honestly, nothing. And all you need is a good content creator to make those wedding.
Yeah, like my like most viral clips are literally me and my fiance laying in bed, like saying stupid shit.
Yeah.
That I feel like that even goes more viral nowadays than like
it does, than a whole scripted thing.
Yeah. And I think people are over that too. They're kind of over influencers. They hate like the big weddings and like the FU money. Like I think people actually don't like.
I just feel like it makes brides really feel overwhelmed when planning. We were just talking about this when they're looking at influencers and they don't realize they have a lot of brands giving them free stuff. Yeah. And then other girls want
which we're guilty of that. We work with influencers and help them with like getting stuff for their weddings. Yeah. But they share. Like the whole point is if you get stuff, you have to say like, oh, this was sponsored. I got this. But
yeah, we do have a lot of like not sponsored things, but like free things that we have for the wedding or like discounted things. So I think that definitely helps with it too.
Definitely.
Because it's a bit unrealistic, like for people just to drop like 100K on a wedding.
Yeah, I mean, that really is insane.
What was the most shocking like sticker shock that you got in planning?
Like price?
Yeah.
Oh my God, the flowers.
Everyone always says the flower. It was classic.
And I don't even think I'm going to do them. I'm still deciding and it's 2 weeks out, but I still have like people that I'm thinking of, but I'm not sure. But like the flowers for like minimal, like, I mean, it's a 25 person wedding.
Yeah.
And it's like, we have 20 chairs Like, there's not that much to decorate.
Yeah.
And also the house is already like,
Well, it's stunning.
It's
Also,
a-
you're like where you're
Yeah.
stunning.
so that was like 5,500 like minimum for like the least amount of flowers. And I was just like, that didn't even impress me. Like that, what is 5,500? Like, it didn't impress me that much.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so I'm going to pay 5,500 to not be that impressed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the flowers were insane.
Is there anything that you're saving on? Like, are you doing your own makeup? Is there anything that you're doing yourself?
I'm doing my own hair and makeup.
Everyone who's spoken to today is doing that. We're gonna get so much hate.
The makeup artists are gonna come for us.
Yeah.
Natasha, watch out what you're saying. You're gonna trigger that.
Well, I might come for me because I've never liked my makeup done. And I've been on lots of sets. I've done bridal shoots. I've done a lot. Never once have I liked the makeup that they've done more than the way that I do my own makeup. So I'm like,
Yeah.
why would
It's
I?
a real thing. This is a real thing. Like, we had an influencer post that she was doing her own makeup, and like literally people were
Hate it.
so angry in the comments.
Really?
Yes. But I do glam all the time. So like,
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, come for her. She doesn't want a makeup artist. I do glam. She doesn't want a makeup
Yeah.
artist. And what about like what you're wearing?
Wow.
Casablanca.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, we just got her a partnership with us.
Oh my god, amazing! Oh my god, I can't wait to see it.
Oh, I'm obsessed with my dress.
Oh, yay! She's RD Crew. I'm assuming.
Yeah, well, not yeah, but you're gonna be I Do Crew. We're gonna get you a few more
Yeah.
partnerships.
What's that? I do.
It's our influencer program where like we basically help you girls get brand deals in the bridal industry. So
Honeymoon, all the things.
honeymoon, dress your fiance.
I think
I brief.
you're the one I'm emailing about this.
Yeah, that's me. It's me. I got you.
I'm the I do crew.
Yeah, we can talk about that. But yeah, it's great being an influencer. I think need to start doing that.
You're
to get-
not?
No,
She's private.
I'm so camera shy.
But would your boyfriend want you to be?
He wouldn't care.
Oh, okay.
He wouldn't care.
Seems more private.
He's a little, yeah, he doesn't like me talking about him.
Although we've talked about him like all day today.
I know. I've outed him, but maybe. We'll see. I'm just shy.
It has its pros and cons.
Yeah.
I think it definitely affects your mental health a lot.
I feel like I would just
But-
get really insecure looking at videos of myself.
Oh yeah. Like I just got like literally like a boob surgery, facelift. Like facelift didn't do anything. But like yeah, it definitely makes me
Wait, you
You
did?
got a facelift?
Yeah.
Wait, shut up.
It didn't do anything.
Well,
What do you mean?
yeah.
I get it. Like lifted.
Like mid facelift, it didn't. I can show you before and after. It didn't do anything. It was also a collab, but was it painful? Yeah.
You did a collab facelift?
Yeah. And boob.
Now I definitely need to be an influencer. I'm all about that life.
Wait, hold on. And this was like a pre-wedding glam. Is that what this was for?
No, this was more so on the topic of like insecurities in social media. Like it is just like
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
of what you do. It wasn't like you were doing it for the wedding because you wanted
No.
to. Okay.
no.
A lot of us
Yeah.
A facelift for a wedding.
No, a lot of people do like a full beauty routine where it's like they have a glow up, where it's like an 18-month. It's like skin, hair, like
Yeah, we're I have that I'm doing, like a bunch of brands I'm working with. But no, the facelift and like the boob stuff was not.
That was just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For fun. Yeah.
well, I want to see the before and after. I'm very curious.
There isn't a difference. It's so annoying. But yeah, I did do that.
Well, now you can't tag the person. Like a
Yeah, I know. You can't. Yeah.
Well, yeah, don't tag them.
No, I'm not going to tag them.
I mean, it's their fault. There's not a difference.
But I already have.
You look great though. I would never have known. How was recovery?
Okay, so you have like balding spots like where they do the incisions because he did it here. So I think that's tough. You go like bald a little bit. And then also like the migraines, you kind of get migraines for a little bit.
Mhm.
I would say the downtime is like a couple weeks, but
That's not that bad. I thought it would be a lot longer, like a month. Were you bruised?
no, I honestly had an event that I went to the day after I got it done.
I need to see all these photos.
Yeah, you too.
I need to see all these photos. This is amazing. Can't wait to see the wedding photos.
Mhm.
so
And we're gonna have a post wedding, like you have to create like a video about like you should actually record on the day of your wedding, like whether it's to your fans or your followers or whoever, like just like a little vlog so you can remember. 'Cause you're not gonna have like a videographer.
No, we do have like the content creator does videos.
Okay.
So we'll have that.
So make sure you capture that though.
Yeah.
And you remember it all.
And send it to us so we
Yeah.
can like.
Cute.
share- Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine. I love that.
Perfect.
This has been the Loverly Wedding Podcast. We are hosted by Kellee Khalil, produced by Natasha Barkman, Kayla Fitzgerald, and Jennifer Alvarado. Watch the podcast on YouTube by subscribing to our channel, and you can follow and listen to us on Spotify, iTunes, and every major RSS feed.